Watch. Best on-screen Batman chemistry, Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz. Embodying a real-life figure is no small feat, especially when that person is a murderer. But Renee Zellweger makes it look criminally easy on NBC's new limited series The Thing About Pam, premiering March 8. Like so many actors before her, from Darren Criss in American Crime Story to Hayden Panettiere in Amanda Knox, Murder on Trial, Zellweger completely transformed into a true crime figure. The Oscar winner donned a bodysuit, prosthetics, and a bobbed wig to portray convicted killer Pam Hupp, whose case garnered national attention after a Dateline episode and corresponding podcast were released. The makeover process was intense, with Zellweger telling E! News that it initially took the team a whopping 4 hours to complete. But once they got the hang of it, she added, we whittled it down to around 2. They have a mind of their own, you know? Zellweger said of the prosthetics. If everybody cooperates, the cheeks are feeling like playing nice, the nose, and everything. But yeah, it took about a couple of hours. See Zellweger as Hupp in more of TV's wildest true crime transformations by scrolling through the below gallery. The Thing About Pam premieres Tuesday, March 8 at 10 p.m. on NBC. Jessica Biel as Candy Montgomery. The actress was photographed in character while filming the upcoming Hulu series Candy, which details Candy Montgomery's murder of friend Betty Gore. Renee Zellweger as Pam Hupp. The Oscar-winning actress totally transformed into convicted killer Pam Hupp using prosthetics and body padding for NBC's upcoming 2022 TV series The Thing About Pam, based on Dateline's incredibly successful true crime podcast. The Thing About Pam is based on the 2011 murder of Betsy Faria that resulted in her husband Russ' conviction. While Russ was later exonerated, the crime set off a chain of events that eventually exposed a villainous scheme planned by Pam. Joey King as Gypsy Blanchard. The Kissing Booth star had to shave her head for the role of Gypsy in Hulu's The Act, a mini-series about the woman whose mother Dee Dee claimed she was extremely sick and had the mental capacity of a 7-year-old for years and years, until Dee Dee was found murdered and it was revealed that Gypsy was actually a completely healthy adult. Patricia Arquette as Dee Dee Blanchard. And Patricia Arquette, who had already transformed for her award-winning performance in Showtime's Escape at Dannemora, gained weight to play Dee Dee herself. Though she didn't gain as much weight as she would have needed to completely physically match the real person, especially after all of the weight fluctuation she had gone through for Dannemora. This real lady was like 100 pounds more, and I thought, I will die. I'll just be a dead person, so I am gonna stop here. Eric Bana as John Meehan. The Troy star dipped his toe back into TV for the role of John Meehan, a con artist with a sordid past on Bravo's Dirty John. Connie Britton is Deborah Newell. Connie Britton takes on the role of Deborah Newell in Dirty John. Deborah is a woman who thought she found the man of her dreams, but he turned into a nightmare. Jean Smart is Arlene Hart. The Designing Women and Fargo veteran is almost unrecognizable as Deborah's mother Arlene Hart. Edie Falco as Leslie Abramson. The Nurse Jackie actress suited up as the curly-haired legal eagle on the first season of Law Brothers Murder Case. In 1994, Lyle and Eric Menendez were convicted in a high-profile trial for the 1989 murders of their wealthy parents, Entertainment executive Jose and his wife Kitty. Al Pacino is Phil Spector. Starring in HBO's Phil Spector, the Oscar winner got wiggy with it when he took on the role of the eccentric Wall of Sound superproducer, who was found guilty of killing actress Lana Clarkson after a night of drinking in 2003. Edgar Ramirez as Johnny Versace. For Ryan Murphy's American Crime Story, the Girl on the Train star completely transformed his appearance for his role as the slain Italian fashion designer, who was murdered outside his Miami mansion by Andrew Cunanan on July 15, 1997. Penelope Cruz as Donatella Versace. The Spanish star donned one seriously blonde wig to play the fashionable sister of Johnny Versace in the second season of American Crime Story. Darren Criss as Andrew Cunanan. The former Glee star donned some killer jorts for his role as Johnny Versace's killer in the second season of Ryan Murphy's American Crime Story. The 28-year-old killed at least 4 people before murdering the famed fashion designer in front of his Miami mansion on July 15, 1997. On July 24, 1997, he committed suicide. Addison Timlin as Colleen Stan. In Girl in the Box, the actress went full throttle for her role as a kidnapped victim who was kept in a box and used as a sex slave for 7 years by Cameron Hooker. Eventually his wife turned him in and Hooker was sentenced to 104 years in prison. Gavin Anthony as Charles Manson. Making quite the physical change, the British Game of Thrones star went head first into the role of the Manson family's head honcho on the drama Aquarius. Hayden Panettiere as Amanda Knox. The Nashville actress starred as Foxy Knoxy in the Lifetime movie Amanda Knox, Murder on Trial in Italy in 2011. Knox was accused of killing her roommate, Meredith Kercher, on November 1, 2007, during her semester abroad in Perugia, Italy. Cuba Gooding Jr. as O.J. Simpson. The Oscar winner jumped into portraying the Juice for FX's American Crime Story in 2016. The fallen football hero was put on trial for the 1994 murder of his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Taryn Manning as Michelle Knight. The Orange is the New Black actress starred as a 10-year kidnapping victim in the 2015 Lifetime movie Cleveland Abduction. The star played the oldest of the 3 women who were held captive by Ariel Castro for nearly a decade before escaping in 2013. Sarah Paulson as Marcia Clark. Ryan Murphy's go-to girl went for a total transformation and nabbed an Emmy for her portrayal of the dogged lead prosecutor in the O.J. Simpson trial on FX's American Crime Story in 2016. Zelda Williams as Janice Hooker. Robin Williams' daughter was barely recognizable when she took on the role of Cameron Hooker's wife and accomplice in the TV movie Girl in the Box, about a couple who kidnaps a woman, Colleen Stan, and uses her as a sex slave for 7 years. Rob Lowe as Drew Peterson. The hunky actor opted for new do and a stash to appear in Lifetime's Drew Peterson, Untouchable in 2012. Lowe took on the role of the former police sergeant who was convicted in 2012 of his third wife's death after his fourth wife disappeared. Peterson received a prison sentence of 38 years on February 21, 2013. His fourth wife, Stacy, is still missing. John Travolta as Robert Shapiro. The Hollywood heavyweight, who started off in TV, went back to his roots when he played the famed defense attorney, who was part of O.J. Simpson's legal dream team, in American Crime Story in 2016. Eric Dane as Tex Watson. The former Grey's Anatomy star kicked things back to the 60s when he played the charming but deadly Charles Tex Watson, a member of Charles Manson's Manson family, in the TV movie Helter Skelter, based on Vincent Bugliosi's famed true crime book. Tanya Raymond as Jodi Arias. Rocking that infamous hairstyle, the Goliath star played the murderous woman in the made-for-television movie Jodi Arias' Dirty Little Secret about the killing of Travis Alexander, her ex-boyfriend. Rob Lowe as Ben Novak Jr. The actor dusted off some cool shades to play murdered millionaire and Fontainebleau hotelier in the made-for-TV movie Beautiful. Estranged wife, Narcy Novak, was convicted of orchestrating the murders and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Alyssa Milano as Amy Fisher. The charmed actress played the infamous teen in Lifetime's 1993 flick, Casualties of Love, the Long Island Lolita story, about Joey Buttafuoco's possessive young lover who took aim, literally, at his wife, Mary Jo Buttafuoco. Christina Ricci as Lizzie Borden. The child star grew up and suited up for the TV movie Lizzie Borden Took an Axe in the miniseries The Lizzie Borden Chronicles about the infamous woman who was accused of killing her father and stepmother with an axe in Fall River, Rhode Island in 1892. E! and NBC are both part of the NBC Universal family.